So there are many things that I am guilty of, but you know, I'm not the only one. So today's video we're going to talk about 10 things that Kandy is guilty as charged of and has no intention on stopping. Well, I mean, I sort of want to, but you know, it's not going to happen. This is in no order of what I do more or less because I'm guilty of doing all of these equally and I don't know which one's worse for whatever I do. They're all equally evil. Number 1, I am completely guilty of making checklists and buying planners and intending on using them, and I never do. I see them in all of the stores and they look super cute. I'm like, I'm gonna be organized. I'm gonna write on my calendar of stuff I'm gonna get done that day, and I'm gonna do it and be productive and successful. And I get maybe 5 checks off my checklist, and I have so many of these. And I write a list of things to do and I just end up throwing it out and not doing anything that day, and then I write a new one of the stuff that I didn't do from the previous day, and it just keeps going and I'm just wasting more and more paper. I'm unorganized and I accept it. Number 2, I love to exercise, but I never do it, what's the word, the traditional way of exercising. I don't even really stick to a plan. Well, you know what? In the beginning of last year, my New Year's resolution was to, you know, work out more and just get more things done, which I didn't do. I didn't even bother making one for this year because it's a waste of my time because I know I'm not going to do it. I used to get up at like 4:30 in the morning and I would stretch and try and exercise and, you know, work on my flexibility and my, you know, strength. And then I would take a shower and then, you know, get dressed for work by like 6 and then leave, and then, you know, I'd exercise and stuff before I go to bed. That lasted a good 3 months and I just stopped doing it. Same thing for, you know, I was supposed to be, you know, doing a lot of physical therapy on my knees and working out, and I have that beautiful, I don't even know what it is anymore, but it's supposed to help you with your arms and your legs. I used it about once or twice, and now it hangs up my clothes. I don't touch it. I bought weights that are sitting in the corner, ankle weights, arm weights. They're all scattered around and untouched and collecting dust and dirt. But then every time I go into like a Walmart or a Target and I pass by the exercise aisle, I'm like, ooh, I want that, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna use that, and I never do. I'm probably gonna have a gym that it's just gonna look like brand new, untouched, and it'll probably be that way forever. Number 3, setting reminders and alarms on my phone to stay on track and to keep a schedule, and I just ignore them. Where's my phone? Again, this goes into my resolution from last year of working out and, you know, sticking to a schedule and getting more things done and being more productive, and it barely lasted. Let me see what I have. So the only one that I keep right now is just my alarm to get up for work, which is at like 5:20, and I have to set it back because I like to push the snooze button and stay in bed the latest possible second, so I have to make sure I put it back. But I have, you know, my morning routine, which is just waking me up, and then I had another alarm to make sure I get out of the bed. I changed this too. I used to have like exercise and then shower and dress and then, you know, make breakfast, and then what did I have before, because it's not on here anymore. You know, make breakfast and then go to work, and then when I come back I would clean for like an hour so it's not like crazy, and I'd spend all weekend cleaning. And then I had, you know, do whatever with YouTube, like if I had to edit or film anything. And then I had, you know, writing my book by like 8, and then making dinner, and then exercising, shower, go to bed, and then, you know, do it all over again. And it's just taking up space. I only use one thing and I have like 50 things set up in my phone. Number 4, this is my weakness, my kryptonite, a good deal. Any kind of sale for anything or anything cheap, I fall asleep to it. The Dollar Trees, I need to stay away from them. Anything Walmart, anything with a sale, I need to stay away. I tend to buy things that I didn't necessarily need and I don't really need, but then I want it, and then I'm, you know, thinking of things to do or to create, and I just buy and buy, and especially if it's on sale, I don't feel bad about it. But then I end up spending $50-$60 on miscellaneous stuff that I probably shouldn't have gotten until, you know, everything else was paid for. A lot of things I buy for the sole purpose of it being on sale, and I need to stop. Number 5, I know for a fact I am not the only one who does it. I know almost everyone, I won't even want to say everyone does, because, you know, you have the good little needles that don't take anything. But whenever I go out travel, which I don't do as often, so whenever I do, I really do take all of the complimentary anything that they have, even if I know I'm never going to use it. I just stock up on stuff that, you know, they were going to give to me anyway. So I have shower caps, I have soaps, I have lotions, shampoos, conditioners, any candy or mints that they have in the bowl. I won't just take one, I will take a bunch. Same thing with Halloween. Whenever they had the buckets sitting outside, I would never just take one. I would always take a big handful and move on with my day and look for more houses with the bowls outside. So, you know, I mean, if they're giving it to you, why not? Number 6 rolls into the buying things for the sake of the sale. I buy a lot of things that I don't use. The thing is, I don't know if it's my mentality or whatever, but I'm just like, there's a lot of things that I see that I want, that I know that I would use, but I just don't. I bought a wig. I didn't even take it out. Like, it's still in the bag. It's brand new. I didn't touch it at all, and I bought it October of last year. Like, that's how bad it is. And have tons of things just stacked up, piled high, and I just keep things that I don't use. From here, in this box right here, there's a bunch of crafting things that I didn't touch, and I tried to organize it. I don't know what else is in there. I know there's headbands in there right now that I broke that I have to fix, that I still haven't done that. And just in the bag is a bunch of ribbons and stuff I was using for sewing that I didn't even touch my sewing machine. Next to it is boxes of styrofoam, which I planned on using to create stuff for cosplay. And underneath it is just boxes of things. And I am such a hoarder when it comes to crafting and DIY things. Like, it's kind of scary, but I don't get rid of things because I know I can use it. What's in that trunk, in the black trunk, are all of my wigs. That is all of the accessories and stuff that I create. I don't know what's in that box. That box is a bunch of stuff I honestly, I don't even know what's in there. And here's a continuation of the rest of my things. A lot of my art supplies and body paints and all of that stuff are stuffed in these crates and boxes, and I don't know why there's an iron there. I was looking for that. Under this thing where my computer is nothing but fabrics that I was going to sew with, and I don't use it, and it's been there for God knows how long. But I mean, I will eventually, hopefully, maybe not. Which is where it rolls into number 7. I just don't get rid of things. I have so much clothes in my closet right now that I can't get rid of. Okay, I don't really go out at all. I mostly stay home, so I don't wear any of my good clothes. I mainly just like to be comfortable, so when I'm home I wear sweatpants or pajamas because I'm not going anywhere. And then if I do go out, it's nowhere special really, so it's just jeans and like a shirt. So I have like 3 or 4 shirts that I don't really care too much about. Like, they're nice, but they're like whatever, so I just wear those. I haven't bought clothes in so long, but my mom and my sister buy a lot of things and they give it to me, and I have been the same size since high school, middle school. Like, I still have clothes from middle school that I can fit, and I don't wear them, so they're still nice and they're still new. Well, not new, but you know what I mean. They're in really good condition, so I don't feel the need to get rid of them because I can still wear them and I still want to wear them, but I don't go anywhere, so then I just keep them, and I'm running out of space in my closet. I literally have so many clothes in here that I can't even, like, everything fell, so I just like stuffed them in there. But I have like a bunch of shoes and stuff in those crates down there and stuffed in the closet, and then I have like a mini rack of, I can't even get to it, more clothes, which you can't see, but it's just I don't get rid of things because I can fit them still. So I'm starting to see a pattern with all the things in my list, because number 8 is I start so many things and I never finish them. I have countless books that I've started to write and I never finished it, which is why I'm still doing this one now from 2-3 years ago. It's just I've kind of finished it, but I'm on the editing process and that's boring, and I hate writing papers and I hate reading and I hate trying to figure out better ways to put things, so then I just don't. Just make the days go on more and more, and then I get ideas for different things and then I start that, and so I'm just it's becoming too much for me, and I'm never gonna break out of that at all. So my thing that I need to really work on is just discipline to sit down and finish. And finally, the last 2 things I am notorious for, and it is breaking things and losing things. If I didn't lose it, I broke it, and if I broke it, it's just, I don't know, but sometimes I'll find what I lose and then I break that days after, or I break it while I'm trying to find it. So it's just I gave up a really long time ago fighting against breaking things. Like, I don't bother paying for really expensive things. I had these I don't even know where my headset is right now, that I'm like praying that well, it's where is it? If I could find it. Give me a second. So Exhibit A. These are very expensive Turtle Beach headphones, and they were my husband's, and my headphones that I had before, like, okay, I can't even tell you how many things I have that's broken that I did. I had Bob Marley headphones, and they were really good, especially with the sound, and I was like super addicted to music, so I would have them, wear them all the time, and then I just broke one of the wires or ears, whatever, and so I was borrowing my husband's headphones, and then I got wireless headphones, and then I dropped those, and then they broke. So eventually they stopped working, and so I started using my husband's headphones, which were the Turtle Beach ones, and he would use it for gaming and stuff, and those cracked. And that's what these are. I just kind of salvaged them by gluing them onto the headband part, and now one of the ears are starting to go out, and so I mean, if I touch it, it's gonna break. No questions asked. Like, it's gonna happen. So I don't bother paying for any fancy stuff. My phone is super cracked. It's broken. Like, it still works, and I'll keep using it until it's like done. But I'm not even lying when I say I'm deaf to electronics, and I just lose everything. So I don't know. Anyways, those were the 10 things that I am notorious for and guilty of doing, and I see no way of stopping it. Like, I'm not even gonna try. I guess I will, but I'm not really. Let me know in the comments below if you do any of these things. I know there's so much more, but I can't really think of things that I know I'm guilty of doing because I'm not really self-aware in that kind of field of, things that I'm doing that I should really be doing, but I do it anyways, unless it's like something that I know for a fact I'm doing that's wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess have a wonderful night, morning, evening, or afternoon, whenever you guys are watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.